Hey guys, it's Jamie here. Apologies for the background noise. That's the fan. Hottest day of the year in the UK, 40 degrees C, which is 104 Fahrenheit. Today we're going to do adding book pages to your journal and some ideas for decorating them. What I've done to prepare for this is I've found some old book pages. They've got that lovely patina. I've glued two together. I happen to have got them out so that they were whole. They were stitched in and I managed to pull them out so I didn't rip too much into that spine area. And then I've used another book page, just a margin off it, to make sure that's nice and strong down the centre. So two glued together, a bit of strengthening down the centre. On the first page, what I'm going to do is give a journaling space. And the way I'm going to do that is I have this die cut, which, if you can see, has little tiny holes when it cuts. So photo frame with tiny little holes. So being a dedicated little bunny, I got some coffee stained paper and I poked holes in it. I lined it up and stabbed all the way around. Obviously you could just do a rough tracing, you don't have to go that far. And then what I'm going to do is grab some scissors and hopefully this will work. I can follow the holes, cutting it out. To make that sit better in there, I am going to stabilo round the edge to fade it in. I am just going to line around the edges, try and smudge away rather than over. So I want this to be a journaling spot. The reason I did that was, as you'll have seen in previous videos, is it helps fade that paper into the background a bit more so it looks like it's always been there. I will simply take my glue stick and glue that onto the frame. Then I just want to smooth that over because it is meant to be a writing spot. That's going to go on the page, and then to decorate the rest of the page, I'm going to take some of the napkin I used yesterday. I want to keep some of the yummy edging here, add glue to the page, lay the napkin on top, go over the top with the glue stick quite gently because I don't want to rip it. As you've got quite a bit of glue on there, you could get this on here. And then I want some tissue paper to push that down, run the smoothing tool over it. I don't know if you need a bit more of this decoration down the side, so I am going to rip a little extra. I think I might be able to patch a bit more into there. Now this is dry, the way we're going to tidy it up is to spray a tiny bit of water onto the tissue paper and just pull at it on this side. You could even get a sanding block if you prefer and just take it off that way. That's our first page done. On the inside of this, I probably will create another journaling spot. I'm going to have a look at my pre-cut die cuts. Got a couple of these tags. They're pretend tags, they won't actually come away. Throw in a bit of decoration. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That doesn't really work, nor does that. So if we're going to do a blackish page, I think we should stick with that concept, this pretend clock. What I will do is I will punch this into here and add a brad. You could stick something to that, or you could just cut something and have like a double tag hanging off that. I think I'll do that. That would make another writing spot. You could even possibly do a third. I found some lined paper here, which again could be trimmed up to be a tag. I've probably got some scrap paper as well. I'm going to throw all of these together with that one on top as a guide to punch the hole. Oh cool. We're going to put that on there. This one going that way. I was going to put some musical notes down and a little light. That will make for that page. While that dries, For this side, I just would like to do a belly band that's made from scraps, a snippet roll type belly band. I have this scrap paper here just to my side, and I will tear that into shape, and that will be the base. I shall grab bits of scrap and start to cover this over. I have that amazing feather from the Masquerade kit. We have Journey and Star here. I've got some napkin to balance with the top there. You can mix paper and materials. I have some lacy bits as well. I have that gold lace. While this was drying, I started to add some lace. I added a bit to this edge because I think it looks really nice that way, and also finishes this page off. Even if these aren't going to be seen together because there might be pages in between them, I still would like to balance that with adding some lace down the edge of this, which probably means I'm not going to do a belly band but do this as a large pocket or tuck spot. When I put this down, I could see there's no focal point. I took one of the smaller masks from the Masquerade kit and I'm going to place that on there, but as you can see it still gets a little lost in the background. I'm going to get my Stabilo again and a bit of water and go around the edge of the mask. To protect that, because Stabilo is water reactive, I've got some hairspray and I'll give it a light coat of hairspray and let it thoroughly dry and attach to there. The mask has now been put on here and this is ready to take some ephemera. We'll look through the kit in a minute to pick some for that pocket. Because we've put a pocket on this page is very difficult to convert to a pure writing space because you then have bulk and that's just awkward for writing on. Therefore, going to do a different style of pocket for the final book page insert. You need a big circle and a big book page and a pencil and to draw your circle. Then we want to fold it, and we want to fold it vertically so that these two meet. Do not overlap them, it doesn't matter if they don't meet exactly, and then fold everything down. And we fold this one almost to the top, so leave a small gap. That's probably about 1 centimetre, half an inch, and fold it again. Open it back out, we cut here and here, and then when you fold it back up, this time you bring these the opposite way and you end up with a pocket and a pocket here. For decorating, I would do that now before gluing things down. I still have some of this napkin left. So we'll decorate the back of those two. I've cut the napkin down and needs a little bit more glue there by the look of it, and stained it up, and now we just need to glue the pockets together. Opening it back up, just want to glue along the bottom here, glue along these two edges. The final bit of gluing is the two bottom pieces of this double pocket. This has all been glued together and has the napkins on. I was thinking of maybe trying with my gold paint to do a thin gold line on these curves. It will be freehand, so it won't necessarily be perfectly executed. I might do all the curves, even the ones with the napkins on. I am going to put some napkin on the back of this page as well. I think it looks better than just plain. Here we go then. I have this 4-page done. I've even done some ephemera from the Masquerade kit for the pocket here. Every piece has been stained in vintage Soto and stained on the back. On this side our pocket's been attached. I think it looks lovely. I'm not sure if these are the right size or whether I need smaller bits actually for this. And then that is our book page adaptation for this journal and some ideas completed. If you're on YouTube, please do all the YouTubey things: like, share, subscribe, comment, join the Facebook group, take a look at Creators Club. All the details are in the video description. I will see you next time when we're going to do some coffee stained papers.